Oh, sorry, I just checked out. It's the phenomenon where people mentally check out weeks or years before making a change. But now there's a growing discussion that quiet quitting may not only apply to the workplace.
I was about to tell the same joke, but we can't quit at the same time. Our headlines show that some people are inadvertently bringing the practice into their romantic relationships. So what are the signs to watch out for before the distance becomes irreversible? Relationship expert and author Gabriella Pomare joins us now. Morning to you, Gabriella.
Hi.
What does this quiet quitting look like in a relationship sense?
It's become big again these days, and realistically it's when someone's already emotionally checked out of the relationship, right? They're indifferent to their partner, they're living parallel lives under the same roof. So yeah, kids are being looked after, the bills are being paid, but you're not really connected anymore, you're somewhere else.
And how's that different to when I was growing up 80 years ago and relationships were coming to a natural end? How's that different?
Because, Larry, social media is telling us what to look out for these days.
But it's true, right? And that's
Absolutely.
driving the prevalence here.
Yeah, exactly. And I think realistically, we've now got dual income households too. So you've got mum and dad or two parents working, and there's more freedom there, more individuality. So you're realising we don't have time for this. I'm going to keep going. I don't want the stigma maybe of the separation or divorce. So let's keep living parallel under the same home so we don't have to go to that next step. We're comfortable.
Is it because maybe there's a distraction in the house? You know, you've both got your phones there as well. You're not actually connecting one-on-one because you're connecting with someone else outside of the home.
Yeah, we see it all the time. I mean, one parent's probably on the couch scrolling their phone, they're on Reels, the other one's watching Netflix in their bedroom, and there's that real disconnect. There's no longer that time to connect with one another, communicate and spend time.
Okay. What are some of the early warning signs to look out for?
Yeah, one of the really big ones is an indifference to conflict. They often say that when you argue, it's because you still care. So when you stop arguing and you stop checking in, that's a big warning sign. You're sitting on opposite sides of the couch, you're not connecting anymore. Date nights become a real chore. I think that's an important one. And one of the big red flags as well is when you just no longer have time for one another. I think, you're talking to other people, you're connecting with them about your problems, and you're fantasizing about time on your own. And it's not because you're thinking about someone else or the next relationship, but you like the peace and quiet.
Well, Instagram's
a
a
bad
bit of scroll
thing,
itself.
Okay.
That's right.
Right, okay. So if you notice your partner pulling away, how can you sort of bring them back?
Yeah, I think it's really important to schedule time together to connect. So talking to each other, communicating, being there for one another. Intimacy is really important too. So if you've got to schedule it, that's okay. Name the issue, don't blame, that's really important. Address the imbalance at home, share that emotional load, the chores, the paying of the fees, the cooking, the cleaning. And don't be indifferent to therapy and support. Counselling's good. It can really help you address those problems and move forward.
How do you turn the ship around? Like, what do couples do now to avoid getting into this situation?
Yeah, I think it's important to remember that the practices and the tools that you implement in that honeymoon phase, they're so important. So again, prioritise time for each other. I think it's important to really allow that individuality as well. So many people say, I left the relationship, I separated because I lost my individuality. Keep your friends, your hobbies, that's really important. Address the issues early and prioritise those emotional check-ins. That's so important.
Yeah, it often happens when the kids move out of home and suddenly
That's
people find themselves in this situation. Gabriella, thank you so much for all that wonderful advice.
Nice to see you today. Thank you. Okay, just ahead for you.